Hi there, I'm Andrew Bates. It's January 23rd, and you're watching the Ubyssey Weekly Show. Got a summary of the Senate debates.
An explanation of the Condorcet voting system.
Examination of voter turnout over the years.
Look at the debate over Whistler Lodge.
What's up with the summer semester?
Sustainability.
Provincial lobbying.
Federal lobbying.
Student health at Student mental health at fucking hell! Summary of the presidential debate.
Broad-based admissions.
Summary of the Bog debate.
Summary of the VP academic debate.
Overview of the Student Legal Fund Society.
Governance. The effect of fraternities on AMS elections.
What role the Center of Student Involvement plays in student politics.
Where has the campus left gone?
Profile of presidential candidate Ben Capellacci.
Apart from the platform of the candidates in the election, there has been some focus on how the elections themselves have been ran. I'm with Ubyssey coordinating editor Justin McElroy. Justin, what have been some of the issues focusing around the administration in this campaign?
Well, thus far, the main issue that has been happening is the debates, or lack thereof. We're 1 week into the 2-week election campaign already. Voting begins today, and only 3 of the races have had official debates held. And that causes some issues for candidates getting their message out, for students knowing the difference between different candidates, and it means that at this point, it's expected that voter turnout will be lower than last year, simply because of the lack of awareness.
Are there generally issues with how elections are run?
In the past 4 years, there's been at least one major scandal that has come up, whether it's been an elections administrator disqualifying someone, not disqualifying somebody, fraudulent votes being cast and only being discovered afterwards. The election administrator job is a giant responsibility. It's organizing an election for 45,000 students that happens over multiple days online with dozens of candidates in different races. And with only one person in charge, usually who is only hired in November, it's a giant task. And usually mistakes happen just inevitably because there's so much going on and the elections administrator and committee can't keep track of everything.
In future elections, how could things be changed to make them run a little more smoothly?
Well, they always try and hire the elections administrator during the summertime, and they usually fail. But if they can do that in future years, it's obviously going to help. The other thing that they can do is simply look at having a longer period for the election. You know, when you have a 3-week campaign instead of a 2-week campaign, it gives more time for candidates to get out there, more time for debates happen slowly throughout the schedule, and less of this mad rush where everyone's trying to do everything in such a compressed period of time.
My name is Ben Capellacci.
My name is Matt Parson.
Most people call me AJ.
The role of the presidency is a hefty one.
But how can we make change right now?
I think the time is right now with the AMS to really act as a leader here.
I guess I have some slightly different ideas.
I think both Matt and Alyssa have actually said some really important things about student engagement.
And balls are dropped, and I wouldn't have that.
Before we move on, any disagreements?
And that's it for this week. I'm Andrew Bates for the Ubyssey, locked out of the gates of power since 1918. Guys, is anyone in there? I've left my cell phone. Guys. Guys.